Hey.
Oh, we don't do the intro video anymore. I was sitting there waiting for.
Yeah, you were here last week when I made the new one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just sitting.
I'll add an intro sooner or later, but.
Oh, now I'm watching it on my phone.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to. Hold on, sorry. Oh, okay. So anyway. Oh. Welcome to the Atlanta City Colony live stream. My name's Adam Jewell, and with me, as always, is my my good friend Brendan. Thanks, Glenn. Right off the bat, he says better. What better? Like the intro's better?
Yeah, what's better?
He's just like
better than Adam's back.
There's no way that's what it was. But I mean, we'll take it.
Where were you last week, by the way, Glenn?
Yeah, Glenn.
Anyway,
I was the only one commenting last week because I was on my deathbed. I was on my deathbed like twice last week.
Well, that's what happens.
Yeah, like getting over a nasty cold, and then like I went and got my booster shot, and that laid me out for like a day and a half. I got poked 4 times last Friday because I had to do labs for my yearly doing Santa. Oh, very cool. Anyways, I had to do labs, so they had to draw blood. And they couldn't get it out of this arm. So then they had to move to this arm. And then later I had to get my flu shot and my booster shot. So I had 4 needles in me Friday. It was a fun time.
Okay.
That was my Thanksgiving week. How was your Thanksgiving, by the way? That's probably
that was good.
More
If anybody follows my personal Instagram, they got to see the amazing makeover my nieces gave me on Thanksgiving. I got pampered and makeup done too. So there's
pampered chef.
Pampered chef. But yeah, no, it was good. I ate way too much, like always, and regretted it later, but it was good.
Yeah, we had 3 Thanksgivings between my family, my wife's, and it's all great food. But I kind of get my fill like after Thanksgiving. Like I'm just not much of a holiday food person. Like I've been stressing with my family, like my parents, that I'm just like, let's do tacos or enchiladas or something. Like, why does it always have to be like turkey and ham? Like, because everybody at that Thanksgiving has other Thanksgivings they have to go to anyways. It's like all those other ones, they're going to be doing like the traditional Thanksgiving. But I'm like, let's do something of our own. But I think I've got them convinced that like Christmas, we do that. We don't do a traditional Christmas. We do like, like I said, like the enchiladas and stuff like that.
You love it here in the South because, of course, some of our side dishes have to be something seafood related, like shrimp or something in it.
Gross.
I know. I don't eat it, but
so Brendan saw it because he agrees with me. But I did have a meme on my personal Facebook page that what was it, like land anthropods, and it shows pictures of like a cricket, like a roach and a scorpion, and like someone's like ugh, and then it says marine anthropods, and then it shows like your lobster, shrimp, and crawfish or whatever, and people are like, sorry, I know that we're an aquatic based business and all that, but those things like lobster, crab, crawfish, whatever, they're bugs. They're water bugs. That's what it is. It's so gross. I don't know why people are into it.
You're not wrong.
And I'm just saying, however, I want to watch people start eating all this other stuff. Like, start having cricket feeds instead of crawfish feeds.
I mean, there are places that eat crickets.
Not very popular side.
Now, however, on that point, interesting segue though. I was reading an article this week. I didn't read the whole article, but they were talking about how octopus and I think it was squid that they're arguing should not be eaten because they believe that they're self-aware, and so that they're basically a higher intelligence. What's the word I'm looking for? But anyway, so yeah, there's people are starting.
Same reason you shouldn't eat a monkey.
Yes,
because they're
or human, or yes.
I'll stick with monkey.
Okay. But yes, for the same reasons. So yeah.
Yeah.
Or a dolphin.
Now you're pushing it. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, because I mean they've known for a really, really long time how intelligent,
smart. Yeah,
like they are.
Octopi.
Everything is good if cooked right.
He's not here. He's got such a delay right now. That was not good timing.
I really don't think you're talking about chimps and people.
Or people and dolphins.
Yeah. He'll catch up. I just wish we could screen capture like the timing of how that happened. It's just like, yeah, you shouldn't eat monkeys or people. And then Glenn's just like, everything's good if you cook it right.
We'll make a clip out of this just for that.
Yeah, we'll send that to Glenn there. So anyways, I did all my sharing so we can get people in here. What do you got in store for us today there, B-Track?
So I struggled this week with Thanksgiving and stuff like that. I was just out of the groove. So I figured we'll make it a short one tonight, make it pretty easy. But I wanted to go over two distinct things. First of all, we got some good conversation going right now on Discord. And we're going to make, I don't know if you've been following the threads today that we've been discussing, but I think we'll have to add a new sub thread in there because of it. But we're talking design elements in there right now. So there's a lot of good conversation. So if you're not part, we'll definitely throw the Discord. It's actually already in the link to whatever you're watching on right now, but we'll throw it here in a little bit too. But yeah, join us on Discord. But anyway, back on track here. Two things I want to discuss. One was what 2022 is going to look for us. And the other one, which is more immediate, is what we're doing for the December. Because December is going to be such a messed up month because of just because it's Christmas and New Year's and all that kind of stuff. So we had talked a bunch about what we're going to do. So let's dive into that first as far as is everybody going to be around on Tuesdays in the holidays? Are people traveling? Is it make more sense for us to take some weeks off? Or I was even thinking today, I could schedule out past episodes we've done, even from back when the podcast days, and have them air in this time slot. Just have a filler too.
Just kind of like stream our old stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even some of the stuff like way back when we're doing the podcast. I'm
going to interrupt you quick. Happy 1 year of us streaming, because I just had it pop up in my memories that has it been 1 year? A few days ago was our first like broadcast of doing the live stream. Now, I think that was before we were doing it on Tuesdays. I think it was when it was like our first like test stream, and we were just kind of seeing how everything worked. But after that, we started doing weeklies. So yeah, we've officially been live streaming for a year.
Cool. And many more to come.
Many more to come.
But yeah, so yeah, that was what was the thing is, hey, we may not be live every Tuesday. Make it easy on ourselves, Glenn says. I know we'll be super busy until you being in Santa, obviously that messes with you. I know Babe, him and me talking, he's on and off as well because of his schedule, like it always is. Mm-hmm. So we may. I'm still working on. We may have an interview in before the end of the month, end of the year. If not, I'll probably start off 2022 that way. So don't expect live ones from us every week through the rest of the year. Is basically all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You cool with that, Adam?
Yeah. And if we do, I mean, we'll announce it or something ahead of time. If we do.
Yeah. I'll make sure the subject people understand it's not going to be live.
I still think we should. I don't want to commit to anything because sometimes my family does stuff. I'm sure yours does. But
I'll still be in. Yeah, I'll still be in on the so I can comment if people are in there. And
Gotcha. But as I was gonna say, never mind. I was gonna say we should do like a New Year's Eve thing, but like, I don't know if your family does stuff. I know mine does sometimes.
Not really. So yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. We got a month.
Granted, I don't know if anybody wants to hang out with us New Year's Eve. But...
Yeah, right. Hey, dude, if Santa brought me a Habits hat,
I would want to know who built it.
Elves, Christmas elves, duh.
There's a lot of labor infringement laws on that, I think.
It's North Pole. It's there's nothing going on there.
Well, the way the economy is now. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, yeah. So, all right. So yeah, December we're gonna take her easy. We'll redo some our old stuff. We should just do like 30 days of ASC and just stream an episode every night. It's just like nobody likes watching the Christmas movies. I mean, if you do, like
the 12 days of Christmas, the 12
days of ASC. Let's do something with that. We'll talk afterwards. Something.
Yeah,
12 days of ASC. Santa gave to me a CO2 scrubber.
What we need to do is we need to do a Men of Atlanta Sea Colony calendar for 2022.
I've been saying this ever since I first came on to this
podcast. I know. But anyway.
We don't have a lot of time to get it printed. Stocking stuffers. Anyways, yes. So 2022. We've always talked a lot about recently we've talked a lot about 2022 and how
we're talking about 2022 for like 10 years.
We've been talking about this since 1997. No, but obviously you wanted to focus on that. And I'll do, if you don't mind, I'll do a little bit of a segue right before we started this. Speaking of 2022, we did hear that DEMA will be in Orlando next year. So that's an opportunity. I mean, like you said, that's not as far away for you to get to anyways.
Right.
And I think we've kind of discussed that, like, DEMA probably wouldn't, at least not right away, be something that we would set up a booth at, but something that we would go to and start like, working with a lot of networking with a lot of those companies there. And it was kind of on our radar last year, one before COVID hit and stuff.
Right.
So, but yeah, that'd be a cool one too. So like a year from now, basically, DEMA will be in Orlando. So, who knows? Maybe and I say we because maybe I'll try to do it too, but maybe hit up DEMA.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and the cool thing is, since it's during the week and stuff like that, we could even maybe do a live thing from DEMA or something like that too.
And then when we're done with DEMA, we could go to Disney World.
Okay. Go for it.
They have the Star Wars place.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
And they have a Little Mermaid thing too.
Star Wars.
So anyway, 2022. Let's get to it. What are we doing? No, so you may have had some conversations, and one of the things is, aside from starting work on the habitat and stuff along those lines, from a business standpoint, some of the things I expect people to be seeing is, like I've talked to you about, is about upping some of what we do as far as professionalism, about upping it a notch there. I really want to start working on more partnerships with different industries in 2022 as well. I think that's one thing that's held us back. My intentions through all this, even when years ago, because I just got it. What spurred some of this was I just got an email yesterday from the engineering company over in Houston that I went and met with a few years ago about the underwater habitat. And he's just checking in. He checks in every once in a while, see where we're at, see if we're ready to move forward. And it's one of those things where back then I felt very confident in being able to raise the money. Here we are, 3 or 4 years later. I'm still very confident about raising money, but it's not coming in as fast as we want. And this isn't all about money, but it's all about why isn't the money coming in? And I don't want to rely on our followers to be giving us money when there are other options. And I think that you look at organizations that are really doing stuff, like Ocean Builders, for one thing. You go to their website; they've got tons of different partners they're working with, and I think that that's a big portion of it. We need to get those partnerships, and so that's going to be a big focus, I think, as well in 2022. Which once again means manpower and hours. So I'm going back to the call out there for people that have skill sets that are wanting to volunteer time to help us move this forward. Let us know. I've asked in the past for people to create content and some of those things. And once again, I throw ideas out there, they stick or they don't. And same thing, but this is more of a general business need that we're going to have regardless if we have a social media presence or not, is we need people to be making phone calls, to people to be sending us leads, people, because it's all about who you know oftentimes in this industry. So yeah, so that's kind of what I'm looking at is a threefold approach. Obviously, we're working on the habitat. Talking also about, partnerships moving forward on that, and also on upping the professionalism of everything we do too, whether it be these live streams, whether it be as we're meeting in purpose. Like when I went to underwater intervention, what was it, in 2020? I went in just my everyday clothes because I didn't know what I was getting into, and I didn't really want to be representing Atlanta Sea Colony per se at that. It's more like a spectator thing. But if we do anything like that, we need to be, whether it's dress-up shirts, polos, stuff along those lines, everything we need needs to be an air of perfection or striving for that too. So that's really my soapbox for right now and what I want to talk about.
And to go back to what you were saying about the money. So what is good about the crowdfunding thing right now, when we're getting donations, whether it's through PayPal, Patreon and stuff, is what that helps with immediately is raising money to sustain the stuff that we're doing, like just the little things like doing these live streams and building up enough money to where if we do go make a trip to say like DEMA or whatever it is, like money that's not coming directly out of personal lives, to where it's like it's helping us, I guess, build the bridges to those maybe bigger donations or whatever it is.
Right. And with that, I've been thinking about this for a little while, because one thing I did do is I've updated the website to focus this. Let me bring that up here real fast. I took away the PayPal and the stuff. I made a way to partner with us tab. And when you click on that, it's still pretty primary, but it gives you different ways, PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, contact. And I'm going to add more information on here, but I just wanted to get it up here on here to start giving people the options here, as well as not being so focused on, hey, give me money as soon as you hit our website type of thing.
Right.
Also, I'm on the website real quick. We got a new image, by the way. Check those bad boys out.
Oh yeah. So, I forgot. I didn't know you put those up there.
Yeah, I threw those up there. So we got these cool artwork we got made, kind of showing off a little bit. So
very cool.
Fancy. Yeah, but anyway. So that's where we were.
Better than the original ones that we got.
We're not, dude. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood.
The concept ones we had from some other artist.
So that's where the focus of this. And real quick, we'll get to Glenn. Real quick, yeah. Hey, talking about underwater intervention would be a great intro. I agree. I think they're going to be one that once again, if they're having it again this year, I'll go again as a spectator, and maybe we'll talk about maybe having a booth at that one, because I'm sure it's going to be a easier barrier of entry than DEMA, because DEMA is really expensive to get into. I looked at that. So yeah.
Yeah, that would. This will be something you and I can talk about after live stream, but I have some cogs turning up here about some of that stuff. So yeah.
Because I'm throwing all this at Adam. Adam didn't know about half this. He honestly doesn't know about half the stuff I talk about till we talk about it on here. Part of the reason was I like to throw stuff at Adam like this too, and get his feedback on it right off the cuff. But a lot of it is
he knows I won't fight him on air about certain things he might say. Not that
there's that too.
Not that I do that often. So
we don't always agree. I'll put it that way, and that's fine. Honestly, I will tell you right now, that's one reason I appreciate having Adam, because he's not a yes man. He does not agree with everything I say, and he lets me know it too.
But then he's just like, "This is my project." And
shut up.
He's like, shut up and post social media stuff.
That's right. Get back in your cage. But no.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that honestly, that's all I really had. Once again, it was one of those. This episode's really just to throw some stuff out there, get people thinking, and I'm just really excited. It hasn't been announced. Last time I checked the website. Oh, I'm gonna check the website right night because if it's going, I need
That's not that far off.
No, it's all that's. It's
I wouldn't be able to join you on that one. That one comes a little soon, but man, it would be fun to go to New Orleans though.
That's all right.
What was it we were gonna go to New Orleans for? Was it DEMA? The one year?
Yeah.
It was okay.
Mm-hmm. That's where I think it was supposed to have been last year, I think.
The year that it got canceled because of COVID. I was gonna say because the plan was that I was gonna come to you and then we were gonna drive there.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yep. But anyway, I'm not seeing that, Glenn, but once again I could
Brendan doesn't know how the internet works.
Yeah. What is this?
What's a goggle?
Yeah, Glenn, if you're going to be there, that'd be awesome. I know last time I was at I know where I mentioned one dude stopped me and recognized me from LinkedIn because we're friends on there. It's what's his name?
Yeah, it says right on the home website.
Oh, mine must be cash then. It just says 2022 still. Or 2020, I mean.
Oh, you're right. It does. Glenn.
Yeah, I think Glenn, look at the same thing. It's 2020 still.
Glenn. Come on, Glenn.
Anyway, it was I can't remember his name, but he does 3D underwater photography. He's big in that field. And I ran into him. We talked a little bit. So I mean, even just that one time, I ran into somebody that recognized me. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm gonna have to shoot them an email and say, like, "Hey, what's going on in 2022?" Remind me to do that.
Oh wait. You keep talking.
Yeah, because it just says stand by for 2022.
Okay, so this one website I'm on.
Is the one that has all the dates for different dive shows?
Yeah, it does say New Orleans 2022. It just doesn't say when in 2022.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here's Underwater Intervention Conference 2022.
Oh, man. See, I'm going to keep this list posted because this is some other stuff we should look into.
Yeah.
The Sea Air Space Exposition. It says sea. No, don't say whoops, Glenn, because you might still be right.
Yeah,
maybe it's the exact same dates, just 2 years later.
That's because I remember it was during my sister's birthday, and I made sure it was okay if I wasn't around her birthday to go to this thing. Well, the 4th to the 6th is a Friday through a Sunday, so it probably won't be then, but it could be. Anyway, but yeah, so really, that's what we're looking at. Anything else to add there, Adam?
No. Like it's just one of those things where, like we say at every episode, where we're waiting for all the pieces to fall where they need to.
And I think
for this to be, I mean, for us to be able to talk about so much more, and be able to show so much more. But it's like I just imagine like all these like puzzle pieces just kind of floating there really close to each other, and we're just like waiting for them to kind of fall. Or like one of them to fall into place and the rest of them kind of go right with it. So it's like everything's there. It's just that we need them to click together a little bit.
And that's kind of what I was talking about too, with expecting the money type of thing. Personally, I think I need to stop expecting and start being more aggressive about making them happen and forcing these puzzle pieces into place, because otherwise we may be waiting longer than we want to. What? So,
Glenn, I'm old. They better fall soon. He says, "I know, Glenn. We know.
We know.
We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get this done for you.
We'll make Santa proud.
Yeah, we'll make
Santa proud. But yeah, no, it is. And LinkedIn has really been getting a lot more activity and stuff on there too. So once again, that goes back to the 2022 focus is these partnerships and be more professional. That also includes me being more active on these social media accounts and promoting it more than I have too. Adam's done an amazing job of getting the social media out there and stuff like that, but I need to be out there interacting more with these people and interacting with the different entities out there, whether it is Fabian Cousteau and what he's working with, even any type of partnership we can do, or at least get our name out there and getting people to talk about ASC Colony and what we're doing over here.
Agreed.
So yeah. Yeah, I was trying to. Here we go. I was trying to pull up my I guess never mind. Discord links here, but we good.
We good.
Anyway, you got anything else, Adam? Glenn, you got anything you want to talk about since you're in here just chilling? What?
Nothing.
I hope, Glenn, go back and watch if you didn't get a chance to, either on the podcast, if it's on the podcast or on the video. Make sure you go back and listen to Babes last week. He did a really good job last week talking about underwater habitats and stuff like that. And we got him working on some other stuff that hopefully is going to be some really cool stuff in 2022 as well. So yes. Our one interview with our marine biologist has been pushed off indefinitely. It's still going to happen, and we just not know when. He's just super busy. So we're still working with him, keeping in touch with him. And I've got another one that I'm going to message as soon as we're done here to see if he's ready to do his. So that's another thing for 2022 is definitely pushing for more of these interviews. Again, getting people talking, getting that networking going on. You heard? What are you doing over there,
Adam? Hey, so this is from what I'm seeing is it's saying that okay. I was looking at something completely different. DEMA is going to be back in New Orleans in 2023, apparently.
I thought so. I think they do a rotation like that. And constantly. Okay.
Because for some reason I was getting a bunch of things jumbled in my head, and it's like, wait a minute, that's in 20. Yeah, okay.
Because that makes sense. Because in 2023, if we are in a position where we have a booth, it'd be a whole lot easier in New Orleans for me to pack up and take stuff down there than anywhere else.
Yeah.
So we'll see. That might be pushing it, but we'll see. That's still 2 years.
Okay.
You ready to close this thing out then?
Okay. Well, let's do this. So
let me throw the Discord link out here for everybody first, so we get some more people in there. We
need to just do like a weekly post of that on our social medias too.
I think so too.
I haven't done a good job of that.
I'll make you a nice little graphic or something like that. But one thing I did do is I went into I think I mentioned this as well. We have a private group on our Facebook about let's build underwater habitat, which was supposed to be our think tank. We started a year ago or something like that.
Right.
And I did horrible on keeping up with that and corralling everybody in there. And that's what kind of moved over to our Discord. So I pretty much told everybody in there, if you want to be involved, come over to our Discord. So we've had some people coming over from our Discord, from that group over in the Discord too. So right now we're talking about, if you want to jump in the conversation, we're talking about filtration, especially like what do we do with, the excess CO2? What do you do with smells and stuff like that? How do you pumping that out of the habitat? And the reason I brought the question up more so was with the prototype, it's not going to be an issue. But down the road in May, and is there technologies that have come around out there versus having like a snorkel system or something along those lines on a habitat to get rid of all that stuff? So one of the little design elements I wanted to throw out there that we'll have to address sooner or later. Might as well address it now.
Address.
Close her out, Adam.
Let's do this. All right, guys. We just showed you that website, AtlantaSeaColony.com. A lot of cool stuff on there. Check out the resources page, or stuff like that. Some book.
I'm going to update that here with some more stuff too. Yep, I'm updating that here this week.
Yep, check that out. ASCcolony.com/merch. Oh, I'm sorry, I already jumped past this. All right, sorry. This is where all of our social media links are. So if you want to get on our Facebook, our Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Discord, YouTube, all that, and like Brendan says. Get over to the YouTube page and hit that like and follow. I hate sounding like a YouTuber, but it actually does help promote the algorithms and all that of getting us out there. So,
well, and all of our socials. If you're on Facebook, whatever, make sure you're liking it.
And follow
which we
us.
do. We get
follow us on all of them. Even if you only pay attention to us on Facebook, follow us on the other ones too. God, What is wrong with you? No, I'm kidding. ASCcolony.com/merch. Check out this cool hat. I wear this hat everywhere.
And we got some cool Christmas merch out there right now too.
Yeah, they make great gifts. We don't know what to get your wife for Christmas. How about some Atlanta C Colony pajamas? Because they're on there. What about your kids? They have Atlanta C Colony stuffed animals. And kids' clothes, actually. So I actually need to order some for my kids. Keep Christmas simple. Coffee mugs, water bottles, just a little bit of everything. All different types of designs. It's great. So multiple ways you can donate if you have a little bit of spare change. Obviously, holiday season's coming up. Things get tight. We understand. But if you are in that giving mood, because of the holidays, a few different ways you could do that. If you have the Cash App, just do that $sign Atlanta C Colony. You can give us $1. You can give us $1,000, like $1 million. $1
million.
If you just have it laying around, But yeah,
Glenn just mentioned, hey, if I win the lottery this weekend, we'll have to shorten our schedule. Glenn, if you win the lottery, I will gladly shorten my schedule. I'll work through Christmas. I don't care.
PayPal.me/Atlanta C Colony, same thing. These two, they're good for like if you just want to make a one-time donation of any amount. Or if you want to be on a subscription basis, patreon.com/Atlanta C Colony. Then you can donate like $1 a month or $5 a month. All that helps us, put some money in the Atlanta C Colony bank account, which helps us reach our goal. Kind of like what we said earlier. We're kind of doing this with our, raising our money, where we like slowly have that incline, and that's helping us like grow. But we want that. We're trying to find those big pockets that can help us do this real quick and jump up there. But you guys are still helping us climb it. So anyways, and really, that helps us with all the other stuff that we do with Atlanta C Colony.
Yeah. And the patrons, they are, there's not many of them. As we can see here, Edward, Brian, Babe, and Matthew. And Brian just must be watching because he just sent me a LinkedIn request. So thank you, Brian. I think I just accepted that. But yeah, those are the guys that are definitely helping keeping us afloat from the standpoint of doing what we do. It takes a lot of time to be contacting these people for interviews and to build these a weekly show every week. This one obviously didn't take very much time because I kind of threw it together last minute, but sometimes I do where the research is along those lines. And it's these people who have partnered with us they see the vision and they appreciate it. I'm not saying that the people who are not patrons do not feel the same way. I'm not trying to shame anybody by any means. But they're the ones that they're partnering with us to make it happen. And I definitely appreciate every single one of you guys.
Absolutely. So yeah, having said all that, guys, will we do one more then, or are we gonna start that next week?
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. So either way, there will be a live stream, but it's a matter of if we're just going to broadcast our old stuff next week. So keep in touch, follow us. You guys know the deal. So until then, if you don't hear from us live between now and the end of the year, happy holidays to you guys.
You'll hear from us live. I'll do something.
Okay.
You will hear from us one way or the other.
Okay. So I won't say that yet then. Take back what I said. Yeah. I don't care about your holidays right now. I'll care about them when we go back. All right, guys. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time.